Hi everyone, I'm Zsolt from Yaw VR and this is Yaw3, our latest development. We have been working on this device for a year, so now I'm very happy to present it to you today. This is a 3D web motion simulator. That means it can move or rotate in 3 different directions, and we also have vibrations. If we are talking about a motion simulator, my personal opinion is that the most important question is the motion itself. I mean the speed of the motion or the range of the motion. I'm proud to say that we are the market leader in both parameters. That means we have the highest motion range on the market and we have the highest angular velocity on the market also. Of course, I will show you the motion capabilities of the simulator very soon, but before that I want to talk about the simulator, the new device, which is a little bit different, or let's say quite different from our previous device, Yaw 2.5. If you look at it for the first sight, maybe it's very similar to Yaw 2.5, but if you look at it a little bit more close, you will see lots of differences, like the bottom part, where we build together the rotation and the 2D platform, and the device is much more compact because of that, and we could reduce the height of the simulator, and the reduced height makes the simulator more stable, and even it's much easier to get in and get out from the simulator. We have simplified the footrest as well, and the central holder now connected or mounted to the footrest by screws, so it's much more stable and rigid. Another important change that the simulator now is wireless, completely wireless, except the power cable, of course. So the network and the USB is also wireless. That means you will find on the simulator some USB slots and a network connector as well. And if you plug in some USB accessories like steering wheel or joystick or something, then on your computer immediately will appear as a regular USB device, and it works completely wireless, so you don't have to worry about the cable management anymore and so on. And the same with the network, so the network could work via Wi-Fi. But if you want to use the simulator by cable network, then we can recommend to use Power LAN or Power Ethernet. That means you can plug a device on the power outlet and plug another device into the power outlet on the device, because we have 220 volts or 110 volts on the device itself, so you can power accessories which necessary some extra power over the USB power, so you can use that power at the Ethernet or Power LAN, and it works very nicely. Another new feature is the seat adapter. We replaced it a little bit, we further developed it. Now it's tilted forward by 15 degrees. That means it tilts forward the chair by 15 degrees. And because of that, the distribution of the forward and backward tilt movement is much equally distributed. That means before that the backward tilt was too much. Basically it was almost over 90 degrees, so the feeling was that you were falling out from the chair, which is a nice feeling, but it was too much. I think nobody utilized the whole motion range to backward, but forward it was a little bit weak. So right now, because we tilt forward the seat, you can tilt forward much more and you feel the gravity, and it's a very nice feeling. But still you have a very, very good tilt backward. It's still comfortable, but very good feeling and a great experience. By the way, this chair adapter, the new seat adapter, can be applied or can be mounted on the Yaw 2 and Yaw 2.5 devices as well. There are some other important features, but inside the simulator, for example, we replaced the driving mechanism to timing belt. Before that we used cogwheels, but now we are using timing belt. And timing belt is a very good solution because we could reduce the weight of the device by 50%. That means right now the whole device without the chair is about 35 kilograms, and before that it was 70 or something. And timing belt is much more silent. You will see a noise test very soon. And the motion is smoother and maybe, according to my feeling, is a little bit more dynamic and more precise, as I told you. So these are the most important new features, and I want to tell you that we have been tested this device for about 6 months with users. We have sent it out to our Kickstarter backers, a few devices for some buyers, and they have been testing it for months. And I'm very happy to say that we experienced just a few issues. Most of the issues was related to the shipping damages. But of course there were some other kind of issues like the rollers, the quality of the rollers. Sometimes the timing belt was damaged also after a while. But we just replaced the technology and fixed all these issues time to time. This device is ready, and you can buy it anytime. We can ship it in 10 days. By the way, Kickstarter backers, you may heard about that we had a very successful Kickstarter campaign 2-3 years ago, but unfortunately we couldn't fulfill all the orders yet for our Kickstarter backers, and you can read some comments and some articles about that we are a scammer company and we steal your money and so on. It's absolutely not. We have some issues with the delivery to our Kickstarter backers. It's a well-known fact. We are working on it, and we have made some great progresses. We already restarted the deliveries to our backers, and we are working on raising capital to spend it on to deliver as much Kickstarter devices as possible, as soon as possible. So we are on the good track, or the right track, and you can order this device now and we can deliver to you in 10 days and you get 1-year warranty. And you can pay by credit card, which is a very safe payment option, because you can take a chargeback action easily anytime if we don't deliver the device on time. So this is about Yaw3, and let's see now the motion capabilities as I promised before. So let's start the motion demonstration. That means motion range and speed. First, let me show you the motion range. For that I will use this controller. This is an Xbox controller, and we use our game engine. You can program the controller in the game engine and assign different inputs to different motions. Right now, for example, these shutters are connected to the pitch. To the yaw, and this joystick is for the pitch, and this one is for the roll. Okay, so let me start with the pitch motion range. We have around 70 degrees motion range on the pitch. That means if I tilt forward, this is around 21-22 degrees, and I really feel that I'm falling out from the simulator, so it's a very cool feeling. And if I'm going backward, it's also very spectacular and great feeling because I feel the gravity, and it's still a little bit scary because I feel that okay, I'm going back and I will fall out from the seat, but much more comfortable as before. And it's absolutely enough for any kind of game. So I feel I'm going straight forward to the sky, so I don't need more tilt backward. The next motion is the roll, which is the left and right. So here, maybe you can see now better, we have around 20 degrees to the right and another 20 degrees to the left. It's around 20 degrees. So altogether it's 40 degrees, which is very nice. But it's enough. We could increase the rotation to left and right, but we felt that it's enough. You don't need more, because then it will be uncomfortable according to our experiences. And of course we have Yaw, according to our company name. You may figured it out, and our Yaw is absolutely unlimited. So I could just rotate for a day. There is no any limitation on Yaw. So this is the motion range of the device, and now a little bit more exciting test is the speed test or angular velocity test. It's a little bit scary, and you will see very soon why I'm saying that. For the speed test, I need my controller application again, and let me just increase the power to 100% of maximum power. Honestly, I don't recommend to use this power. So usually we say that you should use it on 30, maximum 40% of maximum power. Maybe if you are a heavy guy, then you can move over 50% or something, but 100% is absolutely not necessary. But I just want to demonstrate you how it works, what are the maximum speed of the device. I'm a little bit scared, as I told you, because I already tried it yesterday, and it was it was very intense. So let me try it. Okay, so start. I will use the manual test application. So let me just come here and go to the other side. Okay, 3, 2, 1, 0. Oh my God. Oh my God. It was super intense. It's honestly, it's really scary. So my hand is a little bit shaking, because it was very intense with this test application. It's hard to control the movement, but it's like I cannot explain you what kind of feeling is that, but it's super fast. Okay, so that was the Yaw movement. It was super cool, but I really don't recommend to use this level of power. And let me show the pitch very quickly. I hope it will be okay. Okay. Oh. Okay, so that was also very intense. Let me show it to you again. Okay. So that was the pitch, and now let me show you the roll. Hopefully it won't be that intense, because it's the roll. Oh, okay. It wasn't that intense, but it still hurt. Okay. So that is the roll speed. Not necessary for a game. I'm really sure. All right. So these are the three motions, and you have seen how intense the motion if we use the maximum power. And let me show you the vibration as well, because it's part of the motion capabilities, because we don't have just 3D OF, but 3D OF plus vibration. So for that, I increase the amplitude a little bit, and now the hertz, I mean the frequency. So this is 3. That means you see 3 movements in a second, but it's not really vibration, it's some kind of movement. But it's still interesting, and I can imagine that for some kind of games it can be useful. For example, simulate, like I don't know, it's like I'm on a horse or something. But if I increase the hertz, right now it was 3, that is, for example, 9. It's much more like a vibration. This one is 15. I'm not sure if it's still visible on the camera, but I feel a very intense vibration. And that is 20. And from 20 or 25, I don't feel any difference between the different frequencies. So I think somewhere 25 is the maximum what we can show up, and under 25 it's very nice transition between different frequencies. Okay, let me just turn it off. So these are the basic motion capabilities, and now let me show you the noise level of the new device, which also was improved because of the timing belt. Okay, now I just put the microphone on the table, and now maybe you can hear a little bit lower level, and maybe you can hear some noises from outside, because outside there is the factory and they are producing Yaw3s. But here you will have an idea how noisy the simulator. So let me move, and while I'm moving, so you can hear, I'm talking not on a regular level but lower. It's not whispering but almost, and basically you can hear almost nothing. Okay, pitch. Pitch is a little bit more noisy, but not the device itself, but the chair. When we are moving up, the chair has some crack noises, or not crack, but I don't know in English very well. So some noises, and the roar is also almost totally silent. Yeah, so the new device, compared to Yaw 2.5 or other devices, it's quite silent, so you can use it easily at home, even in the night time. So I don't think it would disturb your neighbors or something, because it's quite silent. Okay, so this is a very brief introduction of the new device. I would like to show you, if I stop the device, I want to show you how to get in and out. It's very easy. You can just release the locking mechanism, put it forward, and now you can easily get out from the simulator. And to sit in, it's also very simple. You just sit in, release, it will automatically come back, because it's a spring-based solution, so it will just tilt back toward you, and then you can fix it, and that's all. You are in your simulator, and you can start. If you start it, it will automatically set its initial position, what you set at the beginning, and you are ready to go. And now, at the end of the video, I would like to show you a demo gameplay. For that, we will use Infuse VR for motion compensation and for streaming from the PC to the headset. By the way, the game will be Warthunder, and the Infuse VR software, which is a free software available on Steam, will process the motion compensation and the streaming. It's a new version, so it's not available on Steam yet, but it will be available in about 1 or 2 weeks. And I will use now a controller-based motion compensation. It's great because in this case I don't have to calibrate anything. I just start the motion compensation and it will work flawlessly. And I use Thrustmaster joystick and throttle and Genius rudder pedal. And let's see how it works. So the accessories are connected to the simulator, so there is no cable to the PC, which is there. And the headset connects wirelessly to the PC as well through Infuse VR, as I told you. and that's all. So it's an absolutely cordless solution. There is just only one cable which came into the to the device, which is the power cable. Okay guys, so here is the gameplay. I'm in the Warthunder game on the Misty Coast, which is absolutely gorgeous and beautiful. Maybe I have never seen these beautiful game scenery yet. Maybe it's my fault. I'm not experienced enough yet. And let me try to go back to the battle part. So, as I told you, now I'm using the Infuse VR new. Okay, sorry, it's a little bit hard to focus when there are lots of. Oh my God, I feel that I'm upside down. It's incredible that your brain really feel that you are upside down. It's very interesting. Okay, so the controls are not super good. It's too sensitive and very harsh, or I don't know the correct word for that, but a little bit hard to play with that. But anyway, let's try to make some progress here. So the motion is very interesting because I'm using this new motion compensation technology, not the technology new, but so far in Infuse VR there was just simulator-based motion compensation, and now it's a controller-based motion compensation. And okay, wait a second. I have some task here. Okay. Okay, maybe you see I'm not super pro. Oh my God! Oh, it's first time in my life that I could shoot somebody in this game, because this Warthunder is very, very, very difficult, at least for me. But now I'm getting better and better. So this motion compensation, the controller-based motion compensation, is very, very interesting because it's perfectly precise. Okay, I run out from the guns, or the weapon is overheated. So this motion compensation is very, very precise, surprisingly precise, and this is the first time I can try it because it was ready just yesterday, literally. And the feeling is very good. If I go backward, the motion compensation very precise, and the feeling now it's basically it's perfect. So I feel that I am okay. I feel I am upside down. I'm surprised. Okay. Maybe Boris should be the next target. I don't know if you see the motion capability, I mean the motion ranges, but from inside it's like unlimited. So you don't feel, maybe sometimes in the role you feel the limits, but the overall experience is that you just not feel any limits. You are in the airplane because of this controller-based motion comp. The motion comp reaction time is immediate, so you really feel you are in the cockpit. And even I feel with my legs the central holder, and it just adds some extra realistic feeling for the overall experience. So I'm a little bit shocked how realistic this new motion compensation. The only backside of this motion compensation is that we cannot use the hand recognition. So I'm really waiting for the time when we can use controllers and motion and hand recognition in the same time, because because if we could use it, now I could visualize the controllers and my hand, and the experience would be even better. But anyway, this motion compensation is super cool, and even in Infuse VR there will be the regular or the traditional, let's say traditional motion compensation with the simulator. By the way, traditional, so this kind of controller-based motion compensation was the first motion compensation technique at the time when we used HTC light towers, or I don't remember the exact name, but something like that. Okay. Oh my god, almost. I was very close to that. So, okay, the controllers are a little bit too sensitive. So in summary, I really want to do another. Oh, maybe that circle what I need to target. Okay, now I understand the game. Sorry, I'm really not an expert of this game, but now I can understand. Oh my god, two enemies destroyed in one game. It's a world record for me. Of course, not for everyone else, but for me. Alright, so guys, I think that is what I wanted to show you, but oops. Okay, almost I got the third one. So thank you for your attention. Okay, I'm absolutely the other direction to the camera, so let me just turn back toward you. Okay, I'm almost there. So guys, thank you for your attention. I hope you enjoy this video and enjoy the Yaw3. If you like it, please subscribe on our channel. Please like the video, and buy Yaw3. You will enjoy it, I'm really sure, and you will love it very much. Thank you for your attention, and see you next time.